The London borough of Richmond-upon-Thames is home to the oldest Roman Catholic university in the United Kingdom, St Mary's University, Twickenham, London. This is the greenest part of London, and the university is right next to the River Thames. St Mary's is very unique, and because it is a smaller university, it has a very close community. Societies at St Mary's are unique as well, and there is one society in particular which is especially unique: the Fishing Society.
We're very successful at having a very multicultural society, people from different countries, different opinions, beliefs, and all that. And a big part of the reason of that, I think, is because fishing is one sort of activity, and also it's something that's part of every culture in the entire world. So it's something that we can all get behind, even though it's not necessarily the main event that we always do. We do so much other things, but it's the one core thing that we all have in common to some extent.
Society life at St Mary's is like being a part of a family, and the Fishing Society is the most diverse and the most successful family at St Mary's.
I feel like there are so many different characters that come together with the Fishing Society, and I feel like the society and the members just foster this environment and energy of acceptance and just care in a way. If it sounds like I'm being like really, I don't know, I feel like I'm not expressing it in the way that I want to, but just like the energy is so welcoming, and literally just sitting outside DMAC chilling with the Fishing Society members is just so relaxing sometimes. And obviously there are also times where it's really exciting and like meh. But you always know that there are people there that you can speak to with like, you can speak to them in a like way where you need to be supported, or you can just have a laugh, you know, and it's just so cool. And there are just so many amazing people. That is
very opening, very hospitable, very diverse. It just feels like a place where everyone belongs, you know? It feels like a place where everyone's welcome. You don't have to worry about who you are when you want to join the Fishing Society. You can be from any background. Everyone's just welcoming. We all have a laugh together, we all talk and laugh. We share experiences together, good and bad. But what family doesn't, and that's what it feels like at times. It feels like a big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family. But no, I'm really grateful for it, because during second semester it really helped bring me out of my own shell when I was going through a really rough time myself, and I wasn't really socialising much because of, you know, COVID, etc. But after joining the fishing society, it really did help bring me out of my shell and feel a bit more human again, you know, and enjoy university that little bit more.
In early 2021, England was forced into lockdown because of the coronavirus pandemic. For university students remaining on campus, this meant harsh restrictions and little freedom.
It was the feeling of not being able to do anything to change my position that hurt me, because I was there and I really felt in prison.
It was very stressful, because we're so used to being able to talk to teachers, and then suddenly it becomes a lot more difficult to even see your teacher, and then the flow of information kind of got disrupted.
Throughout my whole education, it's all been face-to-face learning, and then I come to uni and then it's all of a sudden I'm just sitting in front of a computer screen all the time. I found it very demotivating and very hard to try and, you know, give a shit, if that makes sense. I might have to say that.
But no, it's been hard. It's been hard to say the least. And I think everybody kind of is a bit fed up with it. But yeah, there's not really much to say. Like everybody, I'm just a bit sick of it. I'm just a bit sick of it.
I think this is the first time someone has asked me that. It's been a long time living like this. Yeah.
I hated it. I didn't. There's been a few things good out of it, but I still hate it. It has been a prison, and almost I thought it's been a stupid way to fight this, but this is another thing. Me personally, well, I have experienced this loneliness.
Let's say, I imagine the history books are going to go off of a lot of what the media talked about and what the government talked about, and that makes it sound like it was like the next Black Plague. But I think the main thing to understand was that living through it really was more boring than anything else, just because the things that you used to be able to do you couldn't do. So it was very much full of adapting and making new things to do and figuring out what you can get away with and what you can't get away with, and just, you know, adapting to a new, weirder lifestyle. But I would say that the idea of panic, it's kind of it's not really there. There's not like the constant fear of the virus. It's just more so the virus is stopping you from doing things that you used to think were fun. So now you have to find new things to think are fun, I would say.
It's been alright. It's been okay. Not as much freedom as I would like to have had, but it's been okay. I love the fishing society because it brings everyone together. Apart from the fishing society, it's just been a bit hard to be motivated by class and things like that. Yeah.
One of the few activities permitted during lockdown was fishing.
Alright, go on.
Go on then, Merlin. Get down.
Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly. Oh, that's a nice bream.
There we go. Slowly.
Nice and slow. Good job, Merlin.
Okay.
You got it.
Oh, no, no. Oh. It's in?
Yes, boys.
There you go. Nice one.
Good job. Good teamwork.
Right.
Let's see it. Oh, nice, healthy fish. Good job.
It's been tough. Yeah. Not been able to see everybody, but it's been, I think it's been nice to be able to get out and see the sun, and I've enjoyed being able to do more of the stuff that I couldn't probably do without coronavirus, because I've got more time.
Grabbing Kumar's first time in the fly.
It's going very well.
Shit. Oh,
Yeah.
so heavy he broke the net.
You got it all on video.
I don't know, my brain there was like, crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. I sort of like right and left and then... Okay. It's difficult.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Definitely. I mean, I'm a fairly new member to the Fishing Society. I've only been a member for about, it's like 3 or 4 weeks now. And officially only for about 2 weeks. But the whole community that the Fishing Society brings, like, there's no judgment, there's no prejudice, it's just like one big little community, and it's like you can just be yourself. Like there's no judgment. It's just a nice environment, very chilled environment to be in, and yeah, I love the Fishing Society.
Yeah, I remember the first week I came back, I think it was like early March, first Friday, we were outside DMAC and everyone said, oh, you should come at least to some of the other gatherings like D&D or whatnot, like all these different situations that had come from the Fishing Society. And that first week back as well as the second, and even after Easter, that was brilliant. Like it was on a Friday night, your work was done, and you have this big group of friends who you can all go to.
Definitely.
That was good.
There's always someone that you're going to be speaking to, always someone you're going to be talking to.
And the thing is, everyone was literally like you'd walk up and be like, hello, and everyone would be like, yo, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
all of that,
yeah,
all
literally.
the time. It's good.
It's like one big family.
Yeah.
Well, I think that during the lockdown inside the university it was really hard to probably get to know a lot of people, so because we didn't have a lot of events to go to. So I think that with the Fishing Society we were able to just meet up outside DMAC, for example. Like that's how I met everyone, and just like, you know, spend some time together and get to know each other, and like that was a really good way to feel that we were back to normality, also if we weren't.
As restrictions begin to ease, student life becomes richer and society events broaden. There is some hope in the air, something to look forward to, and our students gradually move from base survival to actual life.
Alright, ready? We're just gonna go. Ah, you... That isn't popped. Oh, it's not even popped. Oh, let's get back, Titus.
Wrong camera. Hello.
Hi. Hiya. Just loading up the car. Adi.
Society trip, hello, hello. Nice to see you again, cameraman Chris. It's been a while.
Right, behave.
Last time. No, what?
A core element of the Fishing Society, especially in lockdown, it's very difficult to go out and eat in restaurants. It's very difficult to go out and enjoy a picnic in the park before the rules were slightly lifted. But what food does that humans need is brings everyone together around the table so we can engage, we can get to know people, and fill our hunger up after days working in the library doing what we do. Yeah.
The sky's the limit, I feel like, at this one. This is a society which you thought was just about fishing, but we don't do just fishing here. Apparently we do skydiving, no, it's bungee jumping. We did paintballing, we do barbecues, cocktail nights. I mean, I don't even know at this point. It's not just fishing, which is for someone like me amazing, but it keeps it fun, interesting, exciting. I'm feeling we might do some camping trips and stuff, so I feel like the sky's the limit. I wouldn't be surprised to hear we're doing some weird little airsoft the next day. We're doing a supercar driving experience of flying a plane. I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to get a GoPro.
The top bit was just extreme.
Hey!
Howdy ho! Howdy howdy!
Chris!
Come on, Chris! Oh, wow! Yes, you got it, dude!
We did it, man! Oh, man! Come here, man! Oh! Come here, bro! Oh, we did it! Chris, come join us!
Come get it!
Chris!
Oh, you know the camera will
never do this justice.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my future wife here.
With these old freedoms revisited, we find a new appreciation for life, living and adventure.
That's why they call it Blue Lagoon, huh?
Yeah. Cornish Sea.
Oh, the car park here too. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Look at the rock formation on the sea floor.
Oh yeah, so pretty. What do you think, Zach?
It's nice.
You'll allow it?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow this. I'll allow this.
What do you think, Robin?
It's very good. Maybe.
I'm a big
Totally.
fan. You don't want to like
Hello. 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 Welcome to Warwick Castle.
Oh, yeah, they've got the murder holes.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, the murder holes. So all these things what they've done is, they were standing up there, so they would have poured hot oil through all the holes as you tried to come in. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. I don't like crumpets. I don't like cheese.
You gotta get this on video. This is a Brit who does not like tea or crumpets.
I don't like tea or crumpets. I don't like butter or bread. I'm very strange.
It's like butter.
I don't like. So do we do rowing or powered, lads?
Powered maybe.
Yeah, but rowing. The workout. Where's the butterfly part? Oh, the butterfly paralyzed right there.
Man, that was quick.
Where?
I guess I'd originally thought I'd be kind of a bit more antisocial, a bit more withdrawn, but I found the opposite. I found I'm more extroverted, more happy to show myself, happier to talk to people, because in semester one I went to loads and loads of isolations, and because of that it made me desperately want to meet people in semester two for university, which is where I'm at now.
That there were a group of people you could be a part of, and it felt like home.
And without it, I probably would have gone insane.
Oh yeah.
I think the fact that you can relate so much with other people, the same, mental status that you are into with other people as well, that helps you a lot to think that you're not alone in this, but indeed there are other individuals in the same boat, and that you can all help together and yeah, come out from this very experienced, stronger than before.
I think the meaning comes out. The meaning comes out when people come up to you and they tell you that their time in the society has helped them to grow, mature, or just get through a really depressing time, like say coronavirus or family issues. So I think that's where the meaning comes from. And it's not something I necessarily expected. I expected to just teach a bunch of young people how to fish or how to fish better, and yeah.
Excuse the crowd. Excuse the crowd.
I need to get past.
This is Andy the cat.
No, wait, should get a meow. Fuck. No grunts on camera. No grunts on. What's up?
Meow.
Meow.
We got a meow.
We got a meow. Tell me, what was your best memory?
It's quite a few. Definitely fishing on the Thames. On the Thames River was one of the funnest things we've done.
And you, Leonie?
I'd probably say one of the nights we were painting outside. Just quite late at night and just had some inspirational thoughts and put them down on the canvas.
I think going to the Globe for me was that one moment because it was, everyone who went was, course society members, go to your mates, go to the Globe, go to the world famous Globe, watch it play was really good, an opportunity that I never would have gotten if I hadn't enjoyed the Fishing Society.
I guess a specific moment. I mean, I don't know, because there's so many good moments. Like the Globe was incredible, the cottage was incredible, the finding the castle at Box Hill was pretty incredible. It's all kind of, if I had to choose one moment that was my all-time favorite, I would have to say it's probably finding the tower at Box Hill. And we just wandered around until we found it and then sat on top of the hill in cheap shit and watched the sun go down. And that was probably, that's definitely one of the ones that's gonna stick with me for a while.
My favorite event so far has been the paintballing. Yeah, it was really, really fun. It made everyone close together. Like, I hadn't met a couple of people before and it really did kind of captivate everyone in that moment. So yeah, that was my favourite one so far.
I really love the painting. I would really love to be in nature and paint. I'm not a painter, but there's something about not being afraid of just taking a brush and just playing with colors. I found it very calming the time we did it outside DMAC. I'm definitely looking forward to all the events next year, but I feel like that's in the future and that's next year, and we have to live that far before anything can happen, but the plans sound great.
You need these during this period. People that helps you, friends. You need having to feel in a society, even if the world is in lockdown and you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. You need this. It helped a lot, and yeah.
O star, the fairest one in sight, we grant your loftiness the right to some obscurity of cloud. It will not do to say of night, since dark is what brings out your light.
Arranged as infantry, standing face to face, I shot at him, as he at me,
and I killed him in his place.
Then be not coy, but use your time, and while you may, go marry. For having lost but once your prime, you may forever tarry.
This traverse may the poorest take, without oppress of toll. How frugal is the chariot, the beers of human soul.
Truth is what sets us free. Help us believe that the world we're in now is not the world that will be.
I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence.
The vast ocean stares me down, so big yet so humble. Each ripple could taunt and tease, each wave could brag and boast. Each droplet of sunlight is begging to be looked at.
Little we see in nature that is ours. We have given our hearts a sordid boon. The sea that bears her bosom to the moon, the winds that will be howling at all hours, and are upgathered now like sleeping flowers. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
I think from also personal experience, what this society, what other society as well, must bring, you know, and should evolve around is the fact of being human and trying to give sense of this attachment that you create throughout the time, you know, between each other. And this thing that is very human is not something that you learn from books. It's not something that you achieve by learning. It's something that you get because you dwell around other people. And yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, whenever I'll be gone from society, even one day, I think that the most important thing that I will remember, and I would suggest other society to, you know, follow, is to bring that sort of humane part in the very society, where people can feel that they belong to, and they're not there just because they want to have fun, which actually is one of the reasons, but there is more underneath that, yes.
Fishing society thrives like never before after the lockdown, and looks forward to next year and even grander events and times.
think this year has been about making the best of what we have, what we've got, yeah.
And here's to a better year, I suppose.